Hello, my VIPs. I'm doing a second recording of this because I was going on and on in a tangent. We're talking about Janine, Gregory, and Maurice from Abbott Elementary Season 2. Okay? Now, yes, I'm talking about them because of the recent episode and whatnot. Also, do you like my hair? My sister did it. Went back to blue, as I do. Anyways, what the fuck is wrong with me? Anyways, yeah, I'm talking about because the recent episode, the one that came out Wednesday of this week and whatnot. Oh my gosh, we finally get to hear. Spoiler alert: Gregory told Janine he liked her, and she said she liked him back. But it has everything to do with what happened earlier in the season. Earlier in the season, Janine and Gregory are getting closer and closer. There's an episode where they were at the club and whatnot, and then Gregory was this close to kissing her, right? And they were both still single at this. Well, that was my backpack. They weren't both still single. Gregory had a girlfriend, and Janine was single. So they were in the snow. Oh my gosh, bro. It was snowing. They were outside. He said beautiful, and he was referring to Janine. And Janine looked up at him, and he looked down at her. And it was lovely. But then he had to go because Taylor called him. Bitch ruined the moment. Nah, she ruined the moment. God damn it. But anyways, Maurice is a friend of Gregory's. Maurice was at the club with Gregory, but he went his separate ways to go find girls at the club. Then he realized he's digging Janine. So when Gregory left, he went up to Janine and they've been talking and whatnot. And Janine and Maurice have started dating and whatnot. So we get a handle on who Maurice is. Maurice does not like kids, does not like children at all. But Janine is a teacher at Abbott Elementary and she loves children. So it's like, but he didn't tell her he don't like kids. So it's like, ooh, whoopsie. You're gonna have to tell her. How he talks to kids too. He just kind of, it's dismissive. It's in a dismissive, go play in your room, or dismissive, I don't really like you, I only like your mom type of stepdaddy ass, the attitude and whatnot. It was, But anyways, yeah. So we get a bit more into how Maurice is, as well as the fact is, not only does he not like kids, he's used to dating one type of girl or just similar types of women, in that how he buys gifts for them. A lot of the women he dates, they love expensive bags, money to get their nails did, or certain money to get their hair did and whatnot. Girls who are very materialistic in that type of way. Janine is more, I would say, I don't even want to say she's materialistic. Janine's the type of girl who, like, if you get her an expensive bag, she'll look inside to see whether or not there's a puzzle or some shit inside of there. That's how the type of girl Janine is. I'm kind of similar to her in that way. So he got her an expensive bag. She looked inside. She was like, oh, where's the gift? She didn't even realize the bag is the gift. So it's like, oh my gosh, bro. And Maurice looked at, he was just like, he looked at her weird, like, the bag is the gift. Like, what do you mean, where's the gift? But anyways, that just lets you know how Maurice is. Doesn't like kids, dates a certain type of girl, like, dates a certain type of woman and stuff like that. That's the type of guy he is. Not completely, but so I'm not saying he's a bad person. I'm not saying he's a good person. I'm gonna just say I'm more neutral when it comes to Maurice. I was just waiting for him to show whether or not he was bad or not, because we already seen Tariq. We like Tariq, yeah, sure, we like Tariq, but Tariq is immature. We were trying to see if Maurice was immature, and I feel like, honestly, in a way he's not immature. He's selfish in a way. It's just he never gets the chance to show it. But it feels like the type of guy where he knows he is. But anyways, it never shows it. It just shows you that Janine is selfish. Janine's been selfish. Season 1, she literally blacked out the whole school just because she couldn't leave one little problem alone. She couldn't leave shit alone. She used another teacher's bathroom because her kids needed to use it, even though that other teacher has kids that need to use that bathroom. And that teacher was a kindergarten teacher or a pre-K teacher and whatnot. So those kids, when they need to pee, they need to pee. While Janine has second grade students who can hold it longer, So Janine, in a way, is a bit selfish. She has good intentions, but she has poor execution. This happens when Gregory kisses Janine in later episodes when they're in the flower shop, and she kisses him back. As in, he kissed her, he pulled away. Janine, right here, grabs his lanyard and kisses him back, This is when Gregory was single, but Janine was with Maurice, right? You notice that? When Gregory had a date or had a girl, right? He ain't lean in to kiss her during that, even though it was the perfect moment, right? But as soon as Gregory don't have nobody no more, and when Janine got somebody, he want to kiss her then. Don't y'all realize that? Selfish as fuck. But y'all, anyways, like selfish. Like, and then she kisses him back too. Now, it would be different if he kissed her and she, like, actually leaned away from it or wasn't trying to kiss him. Like, it would be different then. Then, I don't know if you can call that cheating. It kind of is. It pretty much still is because she likes him. She emotionally cheated on him before she physically cheated on Maurice because she liked Gregory, but you're with Maurice. Yeah, so she still cheated. So yeah, when they kissed, she cheated on Maurice. Even though she likes Maurice, it's just that she also likes Gregory, and she likes Gregory more than Maurice. So it's like, ooh, baby. Now, the whole handle, did she tell Maurice? Yes, she told Maurice in the worst way possible. Not through text, in person, with Gregory there. Let me explain. So they were at a barbecue place and whatnot. This was Maurice's favorite spot to eat. A barbecue place had great ribs for him and whatnot. He loved it. She took him there as a guise for a date and whatnot. But she was breaking up with him, right? Now, you wouldn't think this is too big of an issue because at least she's in person breaking up with him, right? No. She brought Gregory there. Now, why did she bring Gregory there? Because Gregory was not thinking. Hold on. Had to turn my ear off. She brought Gregory there. Gregory was not thinking. Now, Gregory wanted to go there because, like I said earlier, Gregory and Maurice were friends, right? Gregory kissing Janine ruined their friendship automatically. Like, what are you doing kissing your guy's girl and you are single? She's not. You know, your friend is in a relationship and you kiss his girl. Like, you're dead wrong for that, my guy. And Gregory went there as a way to, like, oh yeah, let's both apologize at the same time. Like a dummy. He's not thinking. He really likes her, but he's not thinking. And that was same for Janine. Janine was thinking, okay, yeah, then Gregory can go and tell him he's sorry and whatnot, and I can apologize to Maurice. I can just do this for everybody. She's trying to be selfless, but she's at the same time being selfish and not thinking. You know what I mean? She's confusing her damn self, okay? She's confusing herself, okay? So it's like Maurice was obviously upset. He felt disrespected, and it was disrespectful because, baby girl, why are you apologizing to him for cheating on him? And then you have the dude that she cheated on you with there. Like, and it's his friend. Like, do you know how awful that shit is? And the fact is that basically, when they explained it to Maurice basically figured out, like, you cheated on me. Like, and I don't think either Gregory or Janine got that they cheated on him off bat. Like, they were not thinking in their heads, like, okay, yeah, I'm dead wrong for cheating on him. It's like, Janine is selfish. And the fact is that when Maurice, in a recent episode, I think the same episode, the final episode of season 2, when Maurice was just like, you're selfish, and Janine had the nerve to say, I'm not. Like, in the way he looked, you're not selfish. Like, he looked like that, because, bitch, you are. Like, it's okay. Everybody's selfish. Even Maurice admitted, like, yeah, you know, hey, I guess we're both in our selfish era. Like, you know, because he admitted that he had ghosted somebody, and the woman thought he was dead. And so he was just like, yeah, I texted her back. I wouldn't want her to be hurt. And in a way to spite her, he was spiting Janine, but I feel like he was also helping her in a way. Some people don't feel like he was helping her. They feel like he was just being mean to be mean, which, yeah, in all truth, he was being mean to be mean, but I feel like he was also helping her too, because it's obvious Janine is not the type of person who is as honest with herself as she needs to be. I don't think she's as self-aware. She's very oblivious when it comes to her fucking self, okay? So, yeah, I'm sorry I'm explaining in that way. I'm just very passionate about this. I'm sorry. But I don't think she's the type of person that's aware of how she is. And she's not. She don't realize she's selfish. Now she's realizing it. And she feels terrible, obviously. Like, it's like, well, okay, I said obviously. Some people wouldn't feel terrible after realizing that they are selfish. Some people would not care, like, dead ass. But Janine cares. She wants to be a better person, bro. That's literally her arc in all this, is to become a better teacher and a better person overall in Abott Elementary. Be a better person for the students that you're leading into the future to become better people themselves, you know? So yeah, you know, this is what prompted her to not go out with Gregory. Because first of all, you know, you're a person who finds out that they are selfish. They broke up with their date in the worst way possible. Brought him to his favorite food place just to break up with him in front of the person that helped cheated on me with? Like, bitch, how dare you? Like, I can't. How dare you? Like, the nerve. He felt he was disrespected, and it was disrespectful. And then you had the nerve to say that you aren't selfish. Like, yes, you are. Like, oh, baby, I don't think you are aware of yourself, sis. But anyways, yeah, Gregory wanted a relationship with her. That's another thing too with Gregory is that he's also similar to Janine. He's selfish, but Janine genuinely feels terrible about it. Like, with Gregory, he also is the type that isn't as self-aware too, but he's more self-aware than Janine is. He's just not as self-aware in this moment. Like, him kissing her, you basically helped cheat on her friend. Like, you basically helped her cheat, and you also cheated out your friendship with Maurice. You screwed up your own friendship with Maurice for a girl you could have been told that you liked. Why is it that when you had a girlfriend you couldn't have done all this, but the moment Janine gets with somebody, you do this? Like, do you not see how messed up that is? But child, anyway, he's like, that's messed up. And then he all disappointed because she don't want to be with him at the end of the day. Not because she wants to be with him, but she needs to figure out herself more. Yeah, getting a relationship, yeah, it'll be, I guess, good, but it won't be great because Janine didn't even realize she's selfish. She was selfish with her sister. That's another thing that I need to talk about when it comes to Abott Elementary. How she was with her sister was triggering me. It was triggering me. Like, it was not triggering because, oh, it hits close to home. Not on that type of stuff. It was triggering because I don't think Janine realized just how irrational she was being with that. She was upset her sister left a toxic environment. That doesn't make any sense to me. I was like, how are you upset that your sister left? You yourself have admitted that your mother is not the greatest person. Your mother is very selfish and very entitled, but you're upset that your sister left, both you and the mom. Why are you upset? Are you upset that she didn't take you with her? Like, I was thinking like that. I was just like, why is Janine upset? Is Janine upset because her sister didn't take her with her? Why is Janine upset that her sister left a toxic environment? Are you upset that your sister left and you didn't? Like, what are you upset about? Why are you making your sister out to be this horrible person when she did the right thing, Janine over here is just trying to cater to everybody's needs while also being selfish at the same time. Girl, your sister's not like you. Like, I was just like, so Janine is selfish. That's another selfish example. Besides the other two I mentioned earlier, Janine is not aware of herself at all, and she needs to be. That's the whole thing about this. At the end of the season 2, is her growing even more. Like, she grew even more. And what makes it worse is that she was dating somebody who was selfish. Tariq was very selfish, but he was immature about it, In a way, he kind of didn't care because he was too immature to realize he was fucking selfish. So it's like with Janine over here, she has so much of good intentions and whatnot, and she wants to grow it to be a better person. She's just so terrible at executing it. I don't think she realized she's hurting people with some of the selfish things she does. She's trying to do good for somebody else, but she's really only benefiting mainly herself. So it's like, you don't realize, baby. But yeah, with Tariq, on the other hand, he could get out of paying part of their rent. She paid most of their rent and whatnot. He used her car. He ate her sandwich and stuff like that, despite the fact that she's at school for almost over 8 hours and whatnot, tending to children and whatnot. Tariq was a very selfish person, and she's been with a selfish person for years, bro. So it's like, I don't know. I don't want to say he rubbed off on her and whatnot, but they've been together since 8th grade, and she's 25. In 8th grade, you're most likely between the ages of 11 or 13 or 14 and whatnot. So, yeah, she's been with him for genuinely 10 years. Like, deadass, she's been with him for 10 years. So, I don't know if he rubbed off on her or not, but still, it's not even just that. It's the fact is that she's selfish and she was unaware of herself. So, yeah. That's why she didn't want to be with Gregory, because she couldn't be with Gregory. She has to grow and become a better version of herself, because she's just not realizing that she's a selfish person. So it's like, gosh, I'm sorry I'm repeating. I'm saying selfish a lot, because it's the truth. Honey, it's the truth. Like, baby, it's the truth. Like, oh, Lord. This has been great, though. This has been wonderful. I think that's really it. Talking about the real thing, yes, I squealed, I absolutely did, but for some reason, a part of me couldn't squeal to my absolute completeness because of how they went about it. Why did they have it be that Janine cheats on Maurice? I didn't like that. I didn't like that. I also didn't like that Gregory basically, you know, I don't like how Janine's the one that cheated, but then when it came to when Gregory could have been kissed her, he don't do it when he's in a relationship, but he does it when she's in a relationship. Like, I don't like that at all. Like, I was just like, I don't like that at all. Why did they do that? Why was that their choice? I don't know. But that's what kept me from fully squilling to full capacity. Not everything's gonna be sunshines and rainbows and whatnot. I am very glad that she didn't go out with him after that, because this gives her a chance to grow as a person, to become a better version of herself, and to let herself be more aware of her own actions, because for a long time she was not. If she had just gotten with Gregory, that would be the ultimate selfish act of her. It would not have helped her grow. It would have only solidified her obliviousness. It would have made her worse. Would have made her worse out. And I'm very happy that she didn't. That's one of the greatest things. Most people are upset. If I'm honest with you, I'm pretty much happy, actually. I'm very happy about it, because it's not going to be forever. They're going to get together next season. Like, in fact, they probably are going to get together season 4. I don't mind. Shit. I was upset first season. That's because this whole thing didn't occur with her cheating on Maurice. It's like, this whole thing. And most people are going to be like, oh, they just kissed. That's not cheating. Okay. She kissed him back, and she kissed him back on purpose, and not because she felt pressured to kiss him back. She's also liked him and admitted to liking him since season 1, and they've been both like teachers there at the school for over a year. She's liked him for over a year, if not a year, or half of a year or something like that. She's liked him for 6 months to a year. And she didn't tell him and didn't even admit it to herself. She's liked him, but still got together with somebody. And then she kissed him and meant to kiss him back. That's emotional cheating. I don't understand why people don't know that there's various ways you can cheat. There's various ways to do damn near anything. Cheating's one of those things where you can have various ways to do it. So yeah, if you didn't understand how I was explaining it, baby, I don't know what to tell you. Like, I don't know what to tell you. But y'all, anyways, that's really going to be it for the video. Thank you for watching, and may peace be with you for an eternity.